Hello everybody, and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. We're going to be heading towards the mines, and we're going to go in there to try and figure out what's going on with this massacre of old Kutna's cows.
Go!
They think that a demon lives in the mine, in some pit from hell, and we're going to find out what's really going on.
Whoa! Yeah. Quick! Go!
Okay, so I think this is it. Next to the collapsed building. Anything to loot here? Oh, damn.
Ugh. It really does smell like hell here. Might there...
Fire and brimstone.
Oh, Jesus. What a diabolical stink. Ugh. All right then. Let's see if we can't lure the devil out.
There it is, right there, that chicken. Yeah, it's just a dude in armor. He's just wearing a hound skull. The hell is this dude's deal? Freaking cave dweller over here. Get the map? Oh, he took all of our stuff.
Where am I?
Did he take all of... Oh, he took everything. Holy shit.
Where did all my things go?
I don't even have a freaking light right now. Oh great, it's gonna be really dark in here. Oh my god, are you serious? Oh no! I hate it.
Jesus. What the fuck is going on here?
This just became a survival horror game. And I'm bad at those. Alright, should we go the way he came or the way he went? Alright, too dark over there. And they're forcing us this direction because we can't see shit.
Terribilis Deus de Sanctua.
Sure, buddy. Whatever you say. Give me that torch. Okay. Nightmare fuel. Okay. The savior schnapps that they're giving me has me worried. Okay, we have a weapon. Great. Knight's Notes 2.
What's this?
Wait. Does that mean I already missed one?
Did the knight write this?
I'm cold. I had to dismantle some of the scaffolding to get firewood. It's always cold in the mines, but there's a freezing draft coming from the shaft, where I get my food now. Soon the first snow will come since I descended into the mines. My ministry shouldn't last much longer. I have armed the passage of the pit with crosses, and God is with me. The stench pouring from the pit leaves no doubt of the presence of hell. I remain your humble servant, Lord, and beg for mercy for my sins. I, Taurus, Mura, am the shield of God? Or is it Earis? Is that a T or an I? Okay, we'll keep an eye out for more of those. Okay, we don't have any lockpicks, so... Okay, a free game save. Oh, there's our lockpick. We only have one, don't break it, bro. Bludgeon, marigold.
Looks like some kind of contract. It must be important if he locked it away. The knight's been guarding this place against demons. It's written here that someone is supposed to come and take his place. But who?
They never came. The Honorable Sir Taurus or Earis, I'm not sure, Mura, swears a knight's oath to guard the pit of hell in the mines of Old Kutna, and not to leave the mines while his service lasts. The oath will only be rescinded by another knight who will shoulder the burden of repentance and arrive at the mines and become a new guard by his own oath. Such a knight will then, under the same conditions, be the new guard of hell, and the previous guardian will again see heaven, and the love of God and all his sins will be forgiven in the sight of the Lord. The knight's service is rewarded with food and water, delivered every month to the shaft by the... I can't read that. Locals? Locals. So undertakes the parish priest Richard from Old Kutna. So the old priest kind of set this up. The oath is sealed by the humble servant of God, Father Richard, and Knight Taurus Mura, the first guardian of the pit of hell.
Who goes there? I am the shield of God's demon. I am Taras.
Taurus. Okay, so it's not an I, it was a T. Okay, they're prepping us for a fight, man. Unarmored fight. Okay, he's armored, so honestly the bludgeon might be the best option. Alright, I'm gonna use one of these. Wish me luck.
Ade Satana. Vector et magister omnes fallaciae. Hostes humane salutis.
I'm not scared, you're scared.
The Lord your God will send a hornet among us.
Oh shit. I was trying to crouch.
You have perished.
So stupid.
How are you still alive? Too slow! Terribilis Deus, the Sanctuario Suo.
Ooh. I'm not sure if I should have killed him. Take off the helmet.
His helmet's completely stuck.
Really? Ooh.
Can't get it off.
Poor guy. Oh, we're bleeding. I actually need to use some of those bandages. Okay. I'm guessing nobody else is here, but shit. Alright, our armor has to be in here somewhere. I mean, they were setting us up for a fight, but I don't know if there was some alternate way of maybe getting through him, but we ended up fighting him. Okay, well, I see light this way. A way out. Okay, we got our things.
Everything's here. All right. More entries. Also written by the knight?
Okay, Knight's Notes 1.
My God. How long has he been down here?
Okay, can't read that. Oh shit, almost fell. Dude freaking lost his mind down there, though. It's kind of terrifying, not gonna lie.
Henry, what happened down there?
You are not gonna believe this shit.
Who are these people with you?
Men from the surrounding homesteads. I told you I'd be bringing help. Now, tell us, what did you find down there?
A mad knight lived down in the mine. He must have completely lost his head and killed your cattle.
A knight? In the mine?
Where's he now?
He's dead. We fought, and I won. His name was Taras Mura. After the accident in the mine, Taras entered into a contract with Father Richard to guard the mine. He spent 5 whole years underground and watched over the pit of hell to ensure nothing ever came crawling out. The locals then brought him food in return.
We never knew anything about a contract.
Yeah, why didn't the father tell him?
Father Richard must have feared the locals wouldn't agree to such a thing. So he came up with the contract to guard the pit of hell.
It's true. Father Richard was the only one who knew about Taras.
So this whole time, we haven't been feeding demons, but a knight who was protecting us from them?
And everything was fine until I forbade you. I can't believe I'm to blame for the death of a good Christian. I'll never forgive myself for as long as I live.
Well, you couldn't have known. But it looks like you won't have anyone to punish for the slaughtered cattle.
If the knight was protecting us and now he's dead, what will happen to us now? Who'll protect us from hell?
You should place your faith in God and not try to appease hell. Instead, be good Christians under Father Marion's guidance.
Thank you, Henry. As it is written in the Bible, believe, and your faith will save you. Hellish forces have no power over good Christians.
Father Marion, forgive me for doubting you. We'll go and pray, and never again will we take anything to the mine.
We'll have the mine filled in, along with the pit of hell beneath it. And you, Henry, are due a reward. Here you are. Go with God. I'll take care of the rest here on my own. I'll put in a good word for you to the other priests in the region. Anthony of Visuka and Hrosnata of Rabosh could both teach you something.
Thanks.
All right, cool. So if we run into a couple of them, they might be able to actually train us in something then, it sounds like. All right, they gave us back our set for this one. We don't have to reset that one up at least. Okay. Honestly, I do not need those. We're going to drop them. Just carrying around a bunch of stinky clothes. All right, we'll get rid of some of that. Okay, we need a town where I can actually sleep, so we should probably hit up Grund before doing this. I might go and check this out since we're so close to a couple of camps here. And I should probably set up some healing potions on some of this stuff. So Nighthawk, you can go in that one. Let's see, Marigold. Buck's Blood. Is that one that one's stamina? That's speech. Artemisia is strength. Okay, drink another potion to help top us off. Damn, we're really hurting with this bow now. When we get those sneak shots, that's good shit. Captain's mace, worth quite a bit there. Give me back my arrow. We'll take your skull cap. That's probably heavier than I want, but that's okay. We could drop it later if we need to. I don't want your unlucky die.
Shit!
Bro can't see me while I'm crouched right here in front of him, though.
I'll show ya.
How dare you hurt my dog? Hey! None of that now! Where'd you come from? Oh, that was hardly fair. That guy came out of nowhere.
Get home! Now that's what I call an opener!
Oh yeah, we're dead. I didn't realize this camp was so big. Damn, dude. I had no idea that guy came around me. He, like, legitimately flanked me. Hi, ladies. That's some good key art right there. You know, for its artistic merit, of course. It has a lot of artistic merit. It's just the truth. Nailed it. How did that one miss?
Everyone get
Must have shot over his head. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy.
I'm all yours!
Oh, I feel awful. That shouldn't be possible.
It's a slaughter!
Henry would never.
You won't be able
Alright,
to take
that was
another one like that.
fucking ass. I'm just gonna take the L. Oh yeah, I've got like a second wind there. Everything about that was awful. Everything. Okay, this is a big camp. Okay, these guys are patrolling pretty far out here, it looks like. See two of them going two different directions. Start with this guy, and then we'll turn around and see if we can get the other. Okay, were they just switching spots with each other? Okay. Oop. Dude's coming my direction. I don't know where that guy's going, so can't give it an extra second.
What?
over here!
Damn! That dude two-shot me! Holy shit, he hit me so hard! Alright, maybe we won't do this right now. Like, I could sneak around and get these guys, but what's the point? You know what? Fuck this guy in particular, though. Let's get him. Let's get this bitch. I think the other guy had a better chance of countering us on that because I accidentally kind of ran into him right before I actually got the grab. Which was pretty dumb on my part, but... Okay, and since I'm not wearing my full armor, that's probably why it did so much damage to me. Oh, there's a guy right there. Let's go get his ass. Damn, that was an expensive axe. Have we seen... I've never seen that before. I'm gonna have to check that. That might be good armor. These guys are really, really well outfitted. I guess I could take the cockerel, huh? Take the cockerel. Okay, just working boots. Okay, somebody's already searching, so somebody noticed something already. Yeah, these guys are well outfitted. All of them are really heavily armored. Yeah, that guy's looking at that body. Another guy out there. So I wonder if now that they're on alert, it's going to be harder to, like, insta-kill some of these guys. My guess would be yes, but who knows? I must not have held F long enough for the kill on that. Oh, shit!
You're a dead man! Alert! To arms!
Wait, what happened to my freaking arrows?
I'll smash your face! Get out of here
What
right
the
now!
fuck? That cheated me, dude. What the hell was that? That was buggy as fuck. What happened to my arrows, too? I had fucking arrows equipped. Whatever, man. I got gypped on that one. The hell? Motherfucker. I have arrows. Why? So I pulled out my bow and it wouldn't... Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Fucking assholes. Alright, we're gonna kill this guy and then we're leaving.
Huh?
Fuck. I'm pissed. That made me mad. Fucking unarmored piece of shit is the one who kills me. Go fuck yourself. Alright, if this guy's still over here, we'll kill him too, and then we're out. Yeah, because I still want to see what this is, if that's better than what we've got. Probably isn't, but that's not what I meant to do. That's okay. Okay, we used up all of our armor kits again, right? Okay, we need to buy some more of those. Okay, let's see. 91.33. 98.34. Yeah, so it's not as good. The Milanese is still better. Okay, so I think I know what happened with the arrows, because we were in a different set. Yeah, we don't have arrows equipped in that set. That is exactly what happened. Okay. Can't blame the game on that, even if I want to. But still, there was some weird bugginess in that fight, man. Yeah, since we were unarmored, we were taking hits like no other.
Quick! Quick!
Okay, let's head towards the town. Okay, did we have a room here? Yes, we've got a bed here? Where was it? Up here. Up here. You put it next to my bed, it's mine now. For some reason I thought I needed sleep, but I guess we didn't.
You've been loitering around here where you don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine.
That's bullshit.
Wait a moment.
That's not how it works. But fine. But don't do anything like that again.
Over the cockerel. Really? Whatever. Sleep with one eye open, guard. Because if I find you in the night, you're done. Okay. Okay, we need a bunch more armors things. The armor was down that way. Okay, let's go get a bunch of armors kits.
would you like?
I don't mean to be rude, but I heard from Grosh the innkeeper you got into a fight with Tomlin from Horshan over a woman.
Look, stay out of my shit. Go and pester somebody else, you hear?
I was just wondering what it was all about.
I don't give a fuck what you're wondering. Kona will tell you if she has a mind to. But if you're here to spread gossip about us, I'll stuff your nosy face in the forge.
Okay, that went well.
I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested in?
After losing rep. Nah, we don't need that.
Show me your ware.
Okay. I should have pulled some stuff out that I could sell, but that's okay. Okay, I'm gonna buy all 10 of those. I don't think I really have anything to sell. I can sell that. I might keep the captain's mace to compare. It might be one of the better ones. Okay, all of those have blood on them, but they're not stolen. Just gotta make sure, you know. Oh, you know what? Let's repair them first. Yeah, I'm gonna repair them first.
Word about the prop.
Wow. Well, you see, I was glad to be of help to you.
That should do it.
Come on now.
Okay, there's that one.
I'd like to learn.
What do you want to...
That's not what I wanted. What, you don't sell anymore? You're done for the day? Oh, you son of a bitch. You bitch. Maybe just wait an hour. Bro. Open shop. What's your fucking problem? You serious right now? Asshole. Okay, don't know what that was about. All right. He has 812. And we're already above it. Okay. Let's sell some of the heavier shit then. Guess that's all we could really. So let's just go with that. That thing weighs 11.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
You're not welcome. Okay. People really do not like it when you whistle. They get really weird about it. What are you doing? I'm obviously calling my horse. Do you see my horse running? You dumb bitch. I mean, what?
What a waste of money. Didn't you hear that?
Lawbreaker, what did I get caught for this time? This town does hate me, man.
Go! Ka!
Alright, so we gotta investigate the mines, try and figure out how this guy is stealing money from Sigismund. That way we can get him in trouble. Get him off the back of our buddy. Okay, while we're here, go ahead and hit this altar. Maybe. Oh, nope, guess we can't. Can't pray at this one.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Am I allowed in here? Okay, looks like I am. Okay, buy all of these. And then we'll sell what we can. Man, these guys are freaking poor.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Hey, stranger! What are you doing here?
I'm actually here to talk to you.
You're a Christian of Pisek?
I am. What do you need?
Kunzlin Ruthard sent me. About Via Argentum.
I see. But I'm afraid I don't have good news for Sir Kunzling. I haven't made much progress regarding the matter we discussed. I just don't have the time to investigate. I'm always needed somewhere, and there's always someone following me around.
Have you found out anything at all?
Just rumors. And those are useless. What's your name?
Henry.
All right. Listen up, Henry. Nobody can know I'm looking into it. It's a very dangerous game. If Sir Kunzling trusts you, you could help me in my investigation.
Well, that's actually why I'm here.
Excellent. Excellent. You don't happen to come from a family of miners or smelters, do you?
As a matter of fact,
My father was a blacksmith.
It's a fine craft. But it won't teach you much about silver mining and processing. I'll be happy to tell you everything you need to know. Now, follow me, please. We need to talk somewhere in private.
Where should I start looking?
Straight to the point. I like that. We know for a fact the silver must be getting lost somewhere on its way to the mint. That means it would be best to discreetly inspect all operations and find out where the problem is. First of all, you should ask miners from every shift how many corves they mine in a day. After that, we'll compare the numbers to the mine record books and see.
But the yields aren't the same every day, right?
True. That's why we have to focus on one particular day. For example, the other day, on the Feast of St. Petronilla, Foreman Fett was beaming and bragging to me about how much it mined out.
okay.
Won't they be suspicious if I ask those kind of questions?
Of course. You'll have to proceed with the utmost caution. Nevertheless, the miners are a strange bunch. They might not be very forthcoming at first, and they have an odd way of speaking. Like calling each other Sonny, however old they are. But you'll hear for yourself. You should pretend to be really interested in them, and maybe they'll open up to you. You could be a scholar writing a treatise on silver mining, or perhaps a nobleman interested in buying a mine. Or just say I'm your distant uncle who's initiating you into the ins and outs of my job. It's up to you.
Okay.
I reckon I could pose as a curious scholar.
Suit yourself. Just don't change your story so you don't arouse suspicion. But
Fair
to the
enough.
point, each day 3 shifts work in the shaft. Each has its foreman, or gaffer, as they say. The first shift is led by Frank, the second by Paul, and the third by Samko. You'll have to ask each one of them how many corves they mine. Samko's hewers should be off work now. You'll find the other 2 shifts in the mine. Take this, so the guards will let you in. It's a letter of safe conduct bearing my seal, allowing you free movement within the mine.
And what are you going to do?
I'll return to the estate to do my job. What else? I reckon they must be wondering where I am by now. Once you find out how many corves the 3 shifts mined on the Feast of St. Petronilla, return to me. We'll compare that number to the entry in the mine book. And don't forget, don't draw attention.
Okay. Let's ask some questions about mining.
Who owns the silver that's mined here?
All the silver in the kingdom of Bohemia belongs to the king, whether it's above ground or still below it. Though I'm sure you understand, the king has a lot on his mind, and he can't be expected to worry about mining. So he leases out the mining rights to his tenants. It's called the Bergow. There's a lot of money in it. The tenants have to pay the king, and the king also receives a share of the pure silver from the smelting works. That's the royal tithe.
What is this path of silver, anyway?
It's the whole process, from digging the silver ore out of the ground and processing it, to minting silver coins. Silver is found in ore veins underground. The pitmen mine it and get it to the surface. The chief foreman of a gallery counts the corves, and the assayer estimates the purchase price of the ore for the smelter. The raw ore goes to the smelter, where it's crushed in a stamp mill before it can be purified by roasting. Roasted ore goes to the furnaces, where it's smelted into raw and then pure silver. Silver is then cast into rods about as thick as your little finger.
Okay.
Can any silver get lost?
It can. And unfortunately, it does happen. It may be a capital offence, but even that won't deter everyone. Most often, a pitman tries to smuggle pieces of ore under his clothes. It doesn't end well. Nevertheless, the entire path of the silver, from the ore beneath the ground to minted coins, is closely guarded. Every step is recorded in the books, so if someone is stealing large quantities, they must have it pretty damn well figured out.
Who checks the royal share?
The royal mint master and his subordinates are responsible for collecting the royal share. That also means me and the shaft foreman. That is why every step of the path of silver is monitored and recorded, starting with how much ore is mined. The smelting works owners don't have to be monitored as closely, since they buy the ore from us. It's in their best interest to get the highest possible yield after deducting the royal share.
Who makes money from all this?
The thing is, everyone does. Pitmen get paid for mining in the shaft. Mine operators get paid for raw ore. The smelters then smelt everything, sell the pure silver, and deduct the raw tithe. The silver rubs off on the hands of anyone who even touches it. But there's still enough left over for the king.
Okay, let's ask about the mines.
Who owns the mines?
The king grants mining rights to his loyal subjects, and these leaseholders can rent out their privileges to other people. All sorts of people operate mines in Kuttenberg. Nobility, rich burghers, even the monastery. In fact, anyone with enough money to pay for new shafts to be dug can share in the proceeds.
Who's responsible for the mines?
The mines and the mint are supervised directly by the royal mint master, Ulrich Verwark von Neuhaus. As the steward, I'm his direct subordinate. I oversee that everything runs smoothly on his behalf. Then come the chief foreman, then the other foreman, and finally the ordinary pitmen in the shafts. But I don't come in contact with them very often. We follow the path of silver until the moment an ore merchant buys the ore from us and takes it to a smelter.
How much do the mines pay to the king?
That depends on whether it's a royal mine or a mine in the hands of a mining guild, meaning the leaseholders.
I thought all mines were owned by the king.
That's right. But it's much more profitable for the king to grant mining rights to rich mine operators. They bear the cost of mining themselves and pay him a share. The king receives 1/3 of the profits from his own mines, but only 1/5 from the leaseholders. That's how he gets what's his from all the mining.
What about the other 2/3 of the profits from the king's mines?
Those go towards the costs, of course, for operations, wages, and shaft security.
Okay. I got a whole system here about smelting.
Who's responsible for the smelting works?
They have their own owners. They buy ore from us and smelt it into pure silver. Then they deduct the royal tithe and they can sell the rest. And not just silver. Processing the ore yields a variety of other materials that can be sold just as well.
What happens in the smelting works?
Each smelting shop has a stamp mill, a roasting pit, and a smelting furnace. The stamp mill is used to crush the ore into smaller pieces to make it easier to process. After that, the crushed ore is roasted in a roasting pit to remove most of the impurities. Finally, everything is smelted in a furnace to separate the pure silver from the slag.
So it's processed similarly to steel for smithing?
Yes, but in steelmaking, you don't have to weigh and record every step thrice.
Okay, and the mint.
How are groschen made from the silver?
The royal share from the smelting works goes to the mint in the Italian court. There, the coiners hammer it out into silver sheets for cutting the coin blanks. Then, in the Italian court's preghouse, our minters cut out and punch new groschen.
How many mints are there in total?
Only the main one is left, the one in the Italian court. There used to be more of them throughout the kingdom, but King Wenceslas II united them all. It was he who contributed the most to the rise of the Prague groschen and the wealth of this region. And of course, his own wealth too.
Okay.
By the way, I've had the honour of meeting your brother, Peter.
Well, well. Small world.
He was a great help to us at Suchdol.
Even though we had some disagreements, I respect him for everything he succeeded in doing. If it weren't for him, I'd never have been able to do what I do.
Okay, well, we learned about how the mint process works. From mining all the way to groschen. Okay, so let's just take a quick look here. We can enter the mine, we can find out the amount mined by Frank's Sonnies, find out the amount mined by Paul's Sonnies, and find out the amount mined by Samko's Sonnies. Okay. I'll start with the stuff out here then. This one looks like it might be the furthest out over here. Let's go and talk to them. Oh, are they actually below ground? They probably are, aren't they? Yep, they're below. Okay. So I think we just got to get into the mines then. Let's see if they're in this building for this one. They might all be underground, but you have to imagine that some of them are on different shifts. But no, he's being labeled as below us as well, so... we'll check inside this building just in case there's a basement, but no, there's not gonna be, right? Can't even get in there. Okay. Alright. So far it's looking like everything's gonna be below ground.
Good to see you.
It's not you, right? No. Alright,
Are you
Samko.
foreman Samko?
Aye, I am. And who's asking?
My name is Henry. Steward Christian sent me to you.
Okay,
I'm
we're a
student
scholar.
from Prague, and I'm writing a treatise on miners and mine operations.
Why should I care? Didn't you see we're off graft?
Sir Christian told me to ask about anything that interests me, and that you'll tell me.
Ah, Sonny, I'm so tired. I haven't even got the strength for gabbing. I wouldn't mind having a game of dice, but minus rules. Then I'll tell you everything. What'd you say?
What are miners' rules?
All right, let's do it. I don't think I've played miners with a real miner before.
See? Kidder. There's a first time for everything. Let's crack on. Let the groschen roll.
I'm with you.
We'll see whose side luck is on today. Oh, come on!
I'm getting this info out of you, buddy.
You're the kind master, eh, Matt?
Here?
Really, dude? You're crazy.
Damn it!
I mean, yeah, you might feel like you need to catch up, but damn. Yeah, I guess the twos weren't worth all that much. 200 didn't get you very far. Poor guy has 0 points.
My God, I'm done. Fuck that!
Great game, Sonny.
Now will you tell me what I want to know?
Aye, ask away.
Okay.
What is the work of a miner about?
Aye, that's a good question, Mara. Mostly about Alkin. Any yakker'll tell you that. But proper rest is even more important than graft. You're as weak as a midgie without it.
So how do you rest?
Depends. Some have a kip, some a swally, some go whoring. As for me, I play dice.
Okay, so Swally is probably drinking. Whoring is pretty obvious. Is Kip at like a go to sleep, like nap?
How do you mine ore?
Either we're on hard rock, and then no one's hewing shit, or we're hewing something soft, and then it goes grand. Only then there's not much silver in the ore, and you've got to smelt the shit out of it.
How much do you make doing this?
Don't even get me started. The chink's bad, and it's getting worse. Half a grosh and a cough is no.
How many corves did you mine on, say, the Feast of St. Petronilla?
I can tell you exactly. All the yakkers were working, and we were getting along nicely. We managed to hulk 34 corves without skimping on hame time. First time in ages, that was.
That's all I need to know.
If you need aught else, feel free to drop by.
All right, 34 corves. Got one of them. All right, I think it's time for us to go in the mines now. Can't get to G and H without it, by the look of things. Or wait, we haven't even checked G. Maybe we could. No, they moved. But actually, does that mean they're above ground now? Let's find out. Might be taking a break. Is this the guy? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Foreman Frank?
What you looking for, Sonny? Can't you see we're hewing?
Sir Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm a student at the university in Prague. Henry. I'm writing a treatise on silver mining.
I didn't know you scribblers were interested in us ordinary yakkers, but you can't just amble around. You'll cap your creels.
I just have a few questions.
I hate calping my creels.
Gab, the less we gar. But make it snappy, man. What do you want to know, like?
What is the work of a miner really about?
What's it about? Bugger all, kidder. No great shakes. We gans through the roads, Bella. Hewing off from rock in the dark and breathing in the stithe.
How much do you get for your work?
I'll tell you, man. Them deputies up at bank make a howfing pile of chink. But us buggers, the ones doing all the graft, we earn a pittance.
Can you give me a more specific number?
Sometimes, not even half a grosh and a cough. That's near way to make a living, man.
What do we think a corf is?
How exactly do you mine ore?
Bloody hell. Have you never seen a yakker graft, kid ya?
You take a kevil and ding away at the rock till it crumbles. And if you keep ganning at it for a couple of years and don't croak from the stithe, then you'll keel over from exhaustion or get scrushed by the ceiling of the road you're hewing.
Great.
How do you get the ore outside?
Same way it's hewed, in the dart and in coves. On top of that, you spend a lot of the bloody time on all fours. Once you get out by with the cough, you get a tally, and you can get back in by.
I wonder, how much do you mine in a day?
That depends on how much ore you howk out of this or that face. It varies.
How much did you mine, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Listen, kidder. Aren't you a bit too curious? Why do you need to know that for? Them numbers won't be useful to nobody.
Okay. So already we have to be suspicious of his group because they don't want to talk about it.
I really need to know it for my work. My treatise won't be complete without it. Est rerum omnium magister usus. Experience is the best teacher. And you have that experience.
Aye, well, a clever head but a gawk-handed, eh? Alright, I'll tell ya. It was a good gar on the Feast of St. Petronilla. Our yakkers hewed 36 coves.
Thanks.
Nah, thank ye. Now leave us to hew, Mara. We've got a lot of graft ahead of us. Take care.
Okay, well, we got 2 of them, and we got a save right there. So this seems like a good place for us to end the episode. Thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and in the next one, we will continue our investigation of the silver mines. Bye, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters: Darren York, ZTD, Chris Murphy, JW, Quinless, Vlado101, Bruce Wizzle, Black Mamba 90, Eureka Gecko, Pedo Kuto, Shadow Raven, Anna Kate the Great, Emily Kuzanoa, Philip Dougherty, Timothy Jansen, Skip, Naya, Turkeyfoot 27, Bean Curry, DWJ Media, Craig E. Christian, Black Ren, Barrettscape, Sanctum, Joshua Jarvis, Clockwork Hour, and Nadia N. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.